Welcome back to English with Tom and Julia, everyone. Today's episode hits home, staying present. Because let's be honest, half of us are listening to this podcast while thinking about three other things.
You might be washing dishes, scrolling another app, or mentally planning your next week. But that's the point. You're here and not here at the same time.
If you're listening to this right now, be honest. Your mind is probably somewhere else, thinking about what you need to do later, or replaying something that happened yesterday.
And that's exactly the problem. You're here, but your mind is not. You keep living everywhere except the moment you're actually in.
But what if I told you, there's a reason you can't stay present, and it's not because you're lazy or unfocused. It's because your life has trained you to run away from stillness.
Today, we're going to show you why your mind escapes, and how to finally bring yourself back home, to now.
And it's not because we're careless. It's because life has trained us to divide our attention into tiny pieces.
You've been multitasking for so long that focus feels uncomfortable.
Today, we're diving deep into why your brain keeps running away from the moment, even when you want to stay. And trust me, the reasons are more emotional than you think.
Let's start with the mental noise, that constant background static you don't hear until someone asks, "Hey, how's your mind feeling today?"
And suddenly your brain goes, "Oh, loud."
We normalize chaos. We normalize intrusive thoughts and overthinking so much that silence feels alien.
Most people aren't present because their mind is constantly scanning. Did I mess up? Do they like me? What if something goes wrong?
And here's the twist. Mental noise doesn't show up like shouting. It shows up like restlessness, boredom, impatience.
That's your brain saying, this moment isn't enough. Let's escape.
And the more noise you carry, the more you drift away from your own life.
Look, I'm not anti-phone, but let's be real. Phones are like the fast food of attention.
Tasty, convenient, addictive, and terrible for long-term focus.
Every notification tells your brain, something exciting might be happening.
Which teaches your brain that real life, slow moments, quiet moments, are boring.
That's why resting feels wrong.
That's why conversations feel long.
And that's why you open your phone without even deciding to. Your brain is trained to escape the present moment the second it slows down.
Here's the deeper layer. A lot of us avoid presence because presence reveals emotions we've pushed away.
You know what I realized, Tom? A lot of people think they're bad at staying present because they're too distracted. But the truth is, silence scares them. Stillness scares them. Because the moment life slows down, all the feelings they've been avoiding finally show up.
Exactly. It's not distraction, it's protection. When you stop moving, you're forced to meet thoughts you don't want to meet. The stress you buried, the sadness you've been denying, the insecurities you pretend you're over. And suddenly, the quiet becomes loud.
Yes, people say, I can't meditate, my mind won't stop. But maybe the problem isn't the mind. Maybe it's that you're afraid of what will appear in the silence. Sometimes peace feels uncomfortable when you're used to chaos.
And think about our generation. We grew up filling every second with noise. Notifications, playlists, videos, scrolling. We never learned how to be alone with ourselves. So when we try to slow down, it feels wrong. Like something's missing. But really, that missing feeling is just your real emotions knocking, saying, "Hey, you haven't listened to me in a while."
And those emotions? They're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to tell you something. But we treat them like enemies. That's why we stay busy, to outrun them, to avoid the heartbreak we haven't processed, the fear we haven't acknowledged, the pressure we're pretending doesn't exist.
And here's the ironic part. When you slow down, it's not the present moment you're afraid of. It's your past and your future. The past you haven't healed. The future you're scared you won't reach. So you keep yourself constantly occupied, because movement feels safer than honesty.
But the truth? The feelings you avoid don't disappear. They wait. And the longer you run, the louder they become. So staying present isn't about focusing harder. It's about learning how to face the things you've been avoiding, gently, one moment at a time. We live in a culture that glorifies busyness.
If you rest, people ask why. If you take a break, your mind says you don't deserve it.
That's why presence feels uncomfortable. You've been programmed to constantly do, not be.
The moment you try to relax, guilt pulls you out of the moment.
And that guilt destroys presence more than any distraction.
Productivity is great, but when it becomes your identity, you'll never feel safe enough to pause, and presence requires pausing.
The past is a trap disguised as just thinking.
But overthinking the past is actually the brain trying to protect you. Let's analyze it so we never get hurt again.
The problem is, life keeps happening while your mind is replaying things that already ended.
You can't stay present when your brain keeps dragging you backward.
It's like trying to drive forward while staring at the rearview mirror.
Presence requires accepting that some moments won't be fixed. They'll just be left behind. And then there are the future thinkers, always planning, preparing, predicting.
The future feels safer because it's theoretical. It's a place where you can imagine everything going right.
The present is real, and reality is uncertain.
But here's the irony. The more you try to control the future, the more you lose the present.
And without the present, the future never becomes what you want anyway.
You can't live a whole life in your head and expect to feel fulfilled.
People assume presence is natural. It's not. It's a trained skill.
One that modern life erodes every day.
But the good news? You can rebuild it.
Slowly, one moment at a time.
Presence doesn't mean being calm 24/7.
It means noticing. Noticing your breath, your senses, your surroundings, your emotions.
That noticing is what pulls you back into your body instead of drifting into your thoughts.
Let's get practical. Step 1. Whenever you catch your mind wandering, say softly to yourself, "Come back."
Step 2. Use your senses. What can you hear right now? What can you feel? What can you see?
Step 3. Slow down your actions. Walk slower. Eat slower. Talk slower.
The body leads the mind. When you slow your body, your mind follows.
Step 4. Give your brain micropauses. 10 seconds to breathe, reset, and return.
These tiny habits rebuild the muscle of presence. Presence is not something you find, it's something you choose.
Over and over again. Even if you fail 100 times a day, choosing once more is enough.
Your joy lives here.
Your memories live here.
Your peace lives here.
The life you're searching for isn't in the past or the future. It's in the moment you're in.
So come back.
Come back home to yourself.
Right here, right now.
If you take just one thing from today's episode, let it be this. You don't have to outrun your feelings forever. The moment you stop fighting yourself, even a little, you'll feel life soften.
Yeah, and being present isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to come back to yourself again and again, even if it's messy, even if it's uncomfortable.
You deserve a life you can actually feel, not just rush through. And it starts with one quiet moment you're brave enough to allow.
If this episode helped you, give us a like and consider subscribing. And hey, share it with a friend who needs this reminder today.
See you in the next episode.